Teachers crowded an Oakland school board meeting. They came to fight a plan to close or to consolidate 13 campuses at the end of the school year. The superintendent's plan includes closing Lakeview, Lazier, Marshall, Maxwell Park, and Santa Fe Elementary.
I realized how much my kids improved. They're speaking Spanish now, which I didn't agree with at first, but now I'm very proud, to see them speak both languages. So it would be very disappointing because this is a Latin community. 97% Latinos. You never see that. Only in Mexico.
Lots of parents don't have the funds, to transport their kids either by bus or they don't have a car. A lot of our families have to walk here. And so just the simple fact of having them cross the railroad tracks in the morning, that's a safety issue, and we're not okay with that. And, we've made our math $324 a year for, a parent to transport their kids in a bus to school. That's way too much in the economy that we live in right now. And lots of the parents don't have those funds.
Not enough books, not enough books for kids at all levels, which then leads to not having enough practice, which then could lead to them not becoming fluent readers. The amount of teaching that we're supposed to be doing each day and the amount of prep that's required, they don't match. Nutrition is huge. The lunches that the kids get, I know they have a free lunch program based on economic background. So the kids get free or reduced lunch. Most of them here do, although some of them, their parents bring their lunch. And the food is not healthy. It is high in sugar, fat, salt, calories, and we give it to them every single day because that's what they're offered. And I think that is a huge issue. I know that there are other schools that have like salad bars and snack bars. They offer them fresh produce. There are some schools that actually have kitchens now where they're cooking the food.
So we have two strands at our school, and the first is our general education strand, which is just families normally it's just families from the neighborhood. And we have a lower socioeconomic class here that normally our English language learners, our African American population is there in our general education program. And then we have another strand here at our school called the Japanese Bilingual Bicultural Program, or JBBP. In the JBBP strand, more families, they're more likely families to be that come from, to working families, to professional working families. They're not just people that have working class jobs. They're a lawyer and a doctor, and or one of them is a Spanish speaking person, and they have better jobs. And so in between those two strands, I noticed that the families that are in the Japanese Bilingual Bicultural Program have more money, have more time to spend with their kids, are more affluent in their communities, are more affluent in our school. So, and then the general education families are families that are, for the most part, are Spanish speakers or Eritrean speakers or Arabic speakers.
For open school night, all the students were given folders, they were given papers, pencils, index cards, scissors, markers, crayons. The school's really good about putting out materials, having copies. They're very generous.
There's emphasis here on technology use. This school is considered a STEM school, which STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. And we are telling the families to do this at home. And I have several students who do not have computers at home. So then that does become an issue of inequality and no access. So what I try to do to counteract that is that I give my students opportunities every day to use the computers in the classroom when they finish managed had enough resources, we would give those families a computer or a laptop. I am pretty sure if we went through the portables at this school, there are probably laptops hidden in shelves and in cabinets that are not in use. Some schools, the parents have money to hire an art or a dance teacher, and then they have an extra prep. So if you're at a school where the parents are, come from lower economic backgrounds, then they might not have that resource to hire somebody. I know we have a father here who teaches dance classes, but as far as I know, we're not paying him. He's doing that out of his
do a better job at communicating myself with the families and fostering a better community with my families if I could speak in their language.
An important resource a teacher can have is time, will, and belief. Working in an urban environment or a rural environment requires a certain amount of energy, thought, and commitment. And you either are willing to do that or you're not. And that's a very honest piece of reflection that teachers have to do. And it's just up to each individual person to assess themselves. That's the first thing. If you aren't in a season in your life, you don't have the resources of your own energy, time, and will, you can't do it.